If nobody had any idea of what we were going out to be a part of, I would explain it as brothers that own a farm and they're into action sports, and they've created little compounds throughout their property that are just like world class.
Made it out to Farm Jam, set up tents, had a session. Now we're just sitting back, drinking, having something to eat, ready for a bonfire. Get up tomorrow, do it all over.
When you're in remote spots like that and you see a big gathering of people coming out, they like really appreciate everything we're doing. So the atmosphere was amazing. And here we are in the middle of nowhere on this beautiful farm with great hospitality and whatnot. So it's a pretty unique experience to be like, say, you go into a massive city and they have this event, people come and watch it but aren't really like satisfied and whatnot. So here we are just in the country doing our thing, and it's cool. It's a good vibe. People are there hanging out and just loving the action.
Well, I knew about Farm Jam for a long time. It's a real legendary event. You know, there's been a lot of like riders that have, you know, won awards at Farm Jam that I remember looking at, you know, just throughout the years. And yeah, you know, guys like Corey and Hucker, and you know, so going into it, I knew the jumps are going to be rad. Really fast, really downhill. Really had to pull back. Each jump felt different than the other. It was really fun for that reason. I like when they feel like that, where you kind of got to be on it. Big crowd, a lot of dudes drinking beer, real loud, real noisy.
Yeah, this event, it's very well known and so properly done, and it's all about good vibes and good times and shredding as hard as you can with your friends.
Kris Fox.
Yeah, I walked away with best style, which I was taken back by. I did not think that was going to happen to me, honestly. You know, with Corey was not, you know, walked, you know, like a lot of amazing bike riders that I really look up to, you know, so getting the best style is obviously cool. It felt great, but just the fact that it was rider judged, and, you know, like a majority of those kind of dudes wrote my name down for it, like that's what really hit me and meant a lot to me, you know, because those are guys I really respect, and for them to be stoked, you know, on what I was doing really, you know, means a lot.
Come on! After being on the road, we've had some pretty long days, but great memories have been made, and like spots we've rode have been amazing. Here we are, we end up in Queenstown in the South Island, and our trip ends here. Queenstown, you can't come here and not meet up with the boys and have a sesh at Gorge Road. It's a world phenomenon. Like, these are trails that are that manicured and that amazing, and the scene they've got going on is just something special.
Can't believe I'm actually, like, said it last time too, can't believe I'm actually looking at them. Same thing now. They look like they changed some stuff up from last year as well, so I'm stoked to ride it. So we're just gonna have fun with all the locals, ride with all the boys, and then go out and celebrate in Queenstown tonight and wrap up our Rat Pack trip. New Zealand has been great yet again, which I already knew it would be, but. Gorge Road is in Queenstown, and there's a Gorge Road jam going on, so yeah, all of us got into that, which we're all very looking forward to. It was like pretty much a perfect way to end the trip, honestly, and very thankful for all their hospitality. And then the jam went off. Everybody ripped. My one of my best friends, my Aussie brother, Jason Watts, won best trick. Personally, I think he won best trick like 5 times. He did like this massive 360 1-footed table to look back.
Raddest trick, mate. The 3 1-foot tables to look back. I can't remember. What do you reckon, Kris? What was it for?
Just being one extremely good human being. That's all it's for.
What an incredible day. Just everybody ripping the most amazing dirt jumps you could ever ride in this amazing scenic place. Huge f***ing shout out to those dudes that dig those jumps. Just amazing place. Incredible.
The end of the trip, you know, it's tough to wrap it up in a few words, but New Zealand, it's beautiful. We've had amazing BMX, we've rode skate parks, we've rode bowls. I mean, I just can't wait to come back and hopefully bring all my mates that I go home and tell these stories, and I'd love to bring them all here so we can do it all over again.
It's so crazy. I've said this every time. Every time I come here, I say, this is the best trip of my life. And this is truly topped every one of them. And every time I come here, it's like, there's no way it's going to top last year. Absolutely amazing. And this year was just a trip that I'll never forget.
There's so much that come into these trips, you know, and I touched on it a little bit with the people I'm with, you know, like, it's just nice, like, being with people that I trust so much and that I could, you know, be myself around. You know, I don't feel awkward and I don't feel, you know, shy around them. And I want to come back forever. I want to just, like, do my best to, like, even after BMX is over, honestly, not one bad thing to say about this place, from the culture to the people to the sights to what it looks like, everything. So I want to come back forever.